Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. So we just got done filming our very first fitness course for Strive. I'm here with Paul. He's our expert trainer. As you can see, he's in great shape. He's been doing this for a long time, so we captured an incredible course. So in this video, I just want to ask Paul a few questions because those of you who are Strive members, very soon you're going to get access to his training, and it's incredible training. So Paul, can you tell our audience about what course did we film today and how's it going to help them in their life?
Sure. Good question. Today's course was a fitness course, and we designed it to be a 30-day fitness course. There are 30 lessons, 5 are an introduction, 5 are on nutrition, and there are 20 that actually are training. It's a body weight training course, body weight only. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Each lesson is about 5 minutes long. After the lesson, you'll perform your routine, which is about 10 minutes long. So essentially, it's 10 minutes a day for a month, and you can change your body to become in the best shape of your life.
Now, that part where you just said it takes 10 minutes a day, some people hearing that might be a little bit skeptical, and is that really possible? How is it possible that just 10 minutes a day you can transform your whole body?
Sure, excellent question. I'd be skeptical too. I'm 53 years old. I've been training for 40 years. I've trained around the world with soldiers and athletes in all different countries. So I've seen a great deal of what's out there for training and nutrition. A lot of it's really good, and a lot of it was not so good. So in that 40 years, I have just learned how to train very efficiently, get the most done in the least amount of time.
Now, the great thing about this, when we were filming this, all the body weight exercises, it's all done standing up. So regardless of what's going on in the world, whether there's a pandemic or not, and you're restricted and you can't get to the gym, you can do this from anywhere. Can you tell us about some of these exercises? I mean, what if people are not having to get on the ground, how do they work?
One of the good points that he made right here is it's all on your feet. It's all on your feet. You never have to get down on the ground. That's part of mobility, okay? If you're somewhere outside of the home and you don't want to lay down on the ground, you don't have to. You can take this anywhere that you want to. How do they work? Well, it is resistance training. Resistance training is how we make the muscle stronger. Resistance training is not just about making the muscle stronger. Resistance training makes the bones stronger. It increases the bone density. Body weight exercises can do this. This particular program has you standing up the whole time, and there's no equipment necessary. By no equipment necessary, oftentimes that means no gym, no bands, no ropes. This is no equipment necessary. No chairs, no stools, no tables, no beds, no sofas, no walls, no poles. It's all just your body weight, all on your feet, never getting on the ground.
Let's talk about nutrition for a little bit. So for someone like me, I try and stay somewhat reasonably fit. I try and do a little workout each day, but let's say someone wants to get in really good shape. Do they have to give up all their favorite foods, or what would you say to that?
That's a really good question, and I get that all the time. And the start of the answer is this. Nobody's perfect. And since nobody's perfect, there's no such thing as perfect nutrition. There is good, healthy nutrition, good, healthy nutritional choices. What I like to talk about, and I say this to all of my clients so they can see that there is no perfection. I like beer and I like pizza, and I'm not going to cut beer and pizza out of my life. We can manage our overall nutrition to include many of the foods that we love, and we can still build a strong, healthy body.
Okay, I'm glad you say that because, yeah, I've got my favorite foods too. I like pizza, chocolate, things like that. So when it comes to eating the junk food, how does that work? Is it mostly about limiting the days that you eat junk food, or what would you say on that?
The question's a little broader than you might imagine. There's different levels of food that's not so good for us. Pizza may not be so good for us, but it's not full of processed foods and toxins. When we talk about junk food, a Snickers bar, a bag of chips, it's not really food. And I'm sorry to tell you this, if you want to build a strong, healthy body, you are going to have to cut out the poison, the refined sugars, the refined grains, the processed food. You're going to have to cut those out, and you just really are. There's no shortcut here. There's no miracle pill here. You can have some chocolate cake sometimes. You can have some ice cream sometimes if that's your thing. You can have some pizza sometimes if that's your thing. These processed foods, junk foods that are on the aisles at the cash register, those you just can't have. And I wish I had a better answer for you. You just can't have those. They're toxic to the body.
What about like dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate is awesome. That's not even in the junk food category.
Oh, that's good.
That's 69 to 70 to 72% dark chocolate. That actually has essential oils and some caffeine in there that's actually really, really good for us. So dark chocolate, that's a super good question. That's a treat that you can learn to have is a dark chocolate. A couple of squares a day. Dark chocolate's awesome.
Now, for all the guys out there, let's say a guy has always wanted to get six-pack abs. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm kind of talking about myself. I've always wanted to, but I've struggled with it. What's some practical advice you would give to someone who wants to get a six-pack?
Sure. Abs are built in the kitchen. Abs are built in the kitchen. You can train your abs and train your abs and train your abs in the gym or body weight or whatever your preferred method is. And if you got a layer of fat over top of the abs, you're not going to see them. So body fat is 80% nutrition, 20% training. So get out there and run. Get out there and swim. Get out there and cycle. Do your training. That's only going to affect your body fat by about 20%. Your nutrition is what's going to affect your body fat, and that's about 80%. So it's nutrition. You want the abs? Train the abs. You got to eliminate the body fat that's covering up your abs.
So, Paul, someone's thinking about joining Strive, getting your course. They can watch your lessons. Each lesson goes for about 5 minutes, I believe. There's 30 lessons. Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about joining Strive to get your course specifically?
Well, that's easy. Do it. If you'll join Strive and you'll follow my course, we designed it to be simple. We designed it to be effective. If you'll follow the course, and you must follow the course, there are no shortcuts. If you'll follow the course, in 30 days, you will change your body. You will change your body. You will think the change is a miracle. It's not a miracle. It's science-based. Do it. Join Strive. Follow my course.
Thanks very much. So guys, I was behind the camera today and I learned a lot. I'm going to be watching this course as soon as it's uploaded to the back office. This was one of the best courses that we've ever filmed here. The information was highly useful, highly practical. He shows you all the exercises. He's very specific about what you need to do, how often you need to do it. So I think you're going to get a lot of value out of this course. So Paul, I want to thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you too. It's been a really wonderful time. I've got a message to get out. My message is teach people how to build a strong, healthy body. And so now, partnering up with Strive, I've got another way to get my message out there to teach people how to build a strong, healthy body.
Appreciate it. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much.
See you guys.